So how you doing, Calvon?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
No, I'm doing great, bro. I always appreciate watching you speak. You know that, right?
Appreciate it.
So when I look at what you've been doing, you know, I've been following you for a while, giving you my little pinpoints of what you can do.
Yeah.
When it comes from a person giving you a point of view, do you take it well?
Yeah, I accept all constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, I never think that it's too late to learn, you know what I'm saying? I love to learn, and I love hearing what people got to say to help me grow and help me stronger. So when it comes to, being opinionated, I have, questions.
Right. You know what the real words of wisdom for young men right now is how to get this money.
Right.
So are you telling me money is not a factor for you right now?
Well, and doing what I want to do, you know what I'm saying, which is ministry, it does not cost to do ministry, but it costs to do effective ministry.
That's right.
So money is a priority, to be able to be effective and to be able to give to people and be able to bless people.
But it's not your first step.
It's not my first step.
That's good. That's good to hear, because most people's first step is how much am I getting paid?
Right.
So for you to want to do this, I know it's got to take a little bit of different character. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What kind of character is that you have?
I think the first thing, what's so important about me is my integrity. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I'm faced with, I try to maintain my integrity, because if you maintain your integrity, you don't have to answer questions. That's what I try to do.
So you learned a little bit of how to stay behind people's questions by doing what you have to do, putting forward.
That's correct.
That's right. That's a good thing to hear, because not even some kids, most men don't know how to put the best foot forward, because they got so much that they got back at home in their closet that they got to cover up. When it comes to what I'm looking at with the youth, with leadership, with men, you don't got to be a man to lead the youth, and you don't got to be a young boy to lead men. You can be a young man and lead some grown women to some places. So when it comes to that stature, do you see yourself actually leading some men into better footsteps?
Well, it's funny that you say that. I've had, grown men, said that they look up to me.
All right.
And saying that, I'm their hero. It's kind of weird to hear, but that just saying right there that I'm doing something right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That people is able to look at my works and is able to look at my character and not my age. That means that I'm doing something right. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So that lets me know that I'm on my A game.
Well, having an A game isn't about being grown. I was on my A game once upon a time, and I slipped probably to the C- game, but everybody does.
Yeah.
So just to see that people look up to you and almost can call you their hero before you even done anything heroic is amazing. So that's why I'll be wondering what challenges it to be this person, because if you're not even a hero yet, are you prepared to be what people call a hero?
Well, I'm not prepared. I won't say I'm not prepared, because it's still a learning thing. As I grow older and as I preach more, I'm learning more, I'm critiquing myself more, and so being able to be there for people, I think is real.
Right.
Because it's not about being highlighted big. It's about being able to help somebody and saving a soul, and bringing someone to the kingdom of God. That's a role by itself.
Yeah. You have plenty of people that look up to you.
Yeah.
So being a hero doesn't always mean doing heroic things. People ask you favors. People ask for some prayer. It's just simple guidance. So there are other young men around here that look up to you. So can you imagine what footsteps you got to kind of lead for them? Because they're not looking at being like you, but they want to be a person of your character.
Right.
So that's a hard thing to do when you want to be a person of somebody's character, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can you imagine what the next young man is thinking of? What is the next thing you would say? What is the thing that you would say to the next young man looking to just be around you?
Well, just be the best that you can be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be nobody else, no matter how you try to practice being them. You cannot be nobody else.
Right.
The only person that you can master is yourself.
Right.
You take what God has given you, and you take your gifts and you take your talents, and you critique yourself, and you better yourself, and you build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So don't be so focused on being somebody else. Be focused on being you.
Okay. But do you give yourself credit, or do you have to give somebody else credit for you not being so overconfident with your skills?
And the only person that I think, is God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because without Him, there's no me. You know what
Ah.
I'm saying? And if I don't have His touch, I'm useless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we get so confused, the people of God, the Christian body, is that when we see somebody performing, when we see a preacher preaching good, and when we see a singer good, we automatically come to the conclusion that they're anointed. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And we miss being talented and being anointed. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because when you're talented, you can get up there and you can sing those high notes, you get up there, you can preach. But when you're anointed by God, you can touch people beyond measure. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm after, man. I'm not after applause from man, I'm after God. You know, that's my heart.
You know, that makes me feel good. So it's amazing to see that you're somebody so potent, and that you've been appointed this position. So for me, I just got to say thank you for the few minutes that you've given me, because I feel like you've done saved me from a few things and people don't see it.
God bless you.
So, you know, continue to do what you're doing. And thank you
Thank you.
for never losing sight on what you're supposed to be and never losing sight on who I am.
Yeah.
And I really have to say that. So I'm going to give you the handshake on cam.
Appreciate you.
And I
Stay
appreciate
strong.
it. Yeah, see, there you go. That's it? That's the only words you got for everybody?
Keep on doing you, be the best that you can be. Don't look at people, look at you. Because the only person that you have to answer to at the end of the day is God. So master you, and everything's going to be all right. I love y'all. Grace and